Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be talking about some vinyl records I bought that didn't age well and actually decreased in value. This is going to be a really hard video for me to make. I don't even know why I'm doing it. I thought it would be really interesting, and I do like talking about topics that are hard to talk about when it relates to vinyl and record collecting. I'm going to be showing you 6 vinyl records that I basically overpaid for. These are records I bought at retail price when they came out. Basically over time they just decreased in value, the prices went down. Maybe I got ripped off. Let's get into it. These are in no particular order. This is the album Fighting Demons by Juice WRLD. This is the Target exclusive edition on red vinyl. I do regret buying this. Not the album itself, but just the copy I bought. So it was a couple of years ago, and so I bought it when it was released at Target. I went to Target that morning and I got it. And this was the cheapest copy I could find. There are a lot of different variants out, and I just got the one at Target because obviously if I'm picking it up at Target, I don't have to pay for shipping, and it was the cheapest one, the closest one to me, so I ended up getting this. And I do like the album. I haven't actually played this in a while, but there are a lot of good songs on here. I didn't really care what colored pressing I got anyways, so I figured like if I could get it the cheapest at Target, then I'll just get it at Target. So I bought this at Target for $38.13. It's a double LP, so it is going to be a little bit more expensive than a standard LP. And to kind of see what the value is now, I'm going to be basing it off of Discogs, and I will also throw in what it goes for on eBay as well. You can see that a lot of copies have sold for half of what I paid for it, which is kind of annoying. It's not that much of a difference, but if I could have bought this for 15 to 20 bucks, I would have much rather have done that than paying the full 38. I've seen people sell this on eBay for really cheap, and may have gone on sale at Target too, so it has gone down in value. I really wish I had known that when I bought it, but there's really no way to know that. Sometimes Target exclusive records are super expensive and their value ends up going down, which is super annoying. To go along with the Juice WRLD record I just showed, now I have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, the deluxe edition, so it has the score and the soundtrack. This Target exclusive one is on orange and yellow swirl. I'm grouping these two together because they actually came out on the same day and I bought them together when I went to Target, so I bought these two at the same time. They were on the same receipt and everything. That's actually kind of crazy thinking about it now. Like, I bought both of these at Target and I paid like 70 or 75 for both of them, and now they're worth like half of what I paid for it. I definitely really overspent on that Target trip. I can't believe I even did that, but I was just so excited to get these, I guess. I definitely wouldn't do that nowadays. So this one came out to $32.54. I believe this was actually 2022, March 18th, 2022. I kind of regret buying this. I honestly don't listen to it as much as I should, and I haven't even played this one a ton either. I just feel like I didn't get my money's worth out of it. So if we go over to Discogs, this is selling for way less than what I paid for it. Near mint and mint copies are going for $10 to $20 on Discogs, averaging around 15. That's a pretty good deal, honestly. I wish I kind of waited with these two records. I was really excited for this release, don't get me wrong, but maybe if I had waited a month or so, I would have been able to get it a little bit cheaper. I think I'm definitely going to be more cautious buying Target exclusive records going forward, and it does depend on the artist and the album, but I feel like so many of them now are like decreasing in value. This one makes me kind of sad to show in this video. This is the album Greatest Hits Volume 1 by Area 21. I have the purple indie record store exclusive color. I think this color is so pretty. Area 21 is a group made up of Martin Garrix and Major. Martin Garrix is one of my favorite DJs, so when he made his side project Area 21 and they released their first debut album, of course I had to pick it up on vinyl, and I was so excited to get this on vinyl. Called one of my local record stores and I just ordered it from them and I picked it up. I got this for $29.30. I did look at different record stores around me and none of them had them in stock, so it was something that I had to order, but that is expected because Area 21 is so small and niche. They're very unknown. Unless you're a fan of Martin Garrix or Major, you probably have never heard of Area 21. So I actually was very surprised that this was being released on vinyl. I know it feels bad to be so negative about it, but when they announced the vinyl, I figured it wasn't going to get that many sales. I figured it wasn't going to be super popular. I just thought the vinyl would have a hard time selling, and there are 3 variants. It's selling for less than $10 on Discogs. Honestly, I'm not surprised. It's definitely not going to be worth $30 anymore because there's really no demand for it, so I'm sure these sellers have to lower the price to get it sold. But it's a great album. I absolutely absolutely love it. It's one of my favorites in my record collection, and I definitely wanted it the day it came out. I didn't want to wait, and I just bought it for full retail price. I don't really regret that, but seeing it sell for like $10 now is crazy. Next up, I have the album Paradise Again by Swedish House Mafia. This is the standard black pressing, and I believe I bought it online from Walmart. I paid $37.48. That was the cheapest I could find it. I really love this album. I really love Swedish House Mafia, and there are so many bangers on here. This album had been out for a really long time by the time I bought it, and I thought I was getting a good deal. I thought 37 was fair. It is a double LP. I don't really have any regrets because I really love this album. I love playing it. I've played it a lot, so I did get my money's worth out of it, but I checked on Discogs and it's actually gone down significantly in value. Even on eBay too, I've seen it sell for like $15. So on Discogs, a new sealed copy has sold for $10, $12, $15. I am glad I bought it when I did. I've had this for a few years. It's definitely something I wouldn't have waited for. Like, I bought it before the price went down because I really wanted it at the time that I bought it, if that makes sense. People who are buying it now are getting a really good deal. The last two albums I'm going to show are by Fred Again. This honestly pains me so much. I don't even know. I think I just blacked out and I bought these, and I definitely fell for the Fred Again FOMO stuff. He's really heavy into FOMO marketing for shows and special limited releases, so I definitely fell for it, but I promise I'm not going to fall for it again. So this is his most recent album. It's called 10 Days. This is pressed on white vinyl, so the second he released it on his merch store, I bought it. So I did buy this from Fred Again's website, which means shipping was super expensive, and I hate that. I paid $57.92. That is insane. I can't believe I spent that much on one record. I definitely wouldn't do that again. And this was up for pre-order. It ended up getting delayed, but at the time, no other places were selling it, so I didn't really have any other choice at the time, and I did not want to risk it selling out. I feel like I got scammed, but I did kind of fall for it. It was kind of my fault. I would have loved getting this for $25, $30 like these people on Discogs. A few months after this came out, maybe around March or so, I actually saw copies of this on Target and on Amazon. Target was selling it for, I think it was between $30 and $40. Since I did get it from Fred Again's website, it shipped out right away, and I was able to listen to it starting in January, and if I had waited, I wouldn't have been able to listen to it on vinyl for another couple of months. And I was really excited for this release, so as soon as I unboxed it, I started playing it, and I've played it so many times. I really love it. So for that, it was kind of worth the money, just being able to be one of the first people to receive it. But on the other hand, if I had waited a couple of months, I could have gotten it from Target for half of what I paid. I didn't have any way of knowing it was going to be available on Target. I just trusted Fred Again, and I bought it assuming it was only going to be available exclusively at his shop. If Fred Again ever releases another album, I'm definitely not going to get it on his store. I am going to wait. I'm gonna wait and see if I can get it somewhere else so I can get it for a lot cheaper. I did learn my lesson now. And this is the absolute worst record. A little bit of a scam, a little bit of a ripoff. This is Fred Again's album USB. This one came out before 10 Days. This is on black vinyl, and it is a double LP. So I got this on Fred Again's website, so I did have to pay for shipping too, so that adds to the price. So this ended up coming to $67.87, which is disgusting. Like, I want to throw up at how much I paid for this. The only good thing about paying that much for it is that I was one of the first people to get it, you know, because if you buy it on his store, they're going to ship it to you first before it's available at other retailers. It's one of my most played records. It's one of my top favorite records in my collection. I think I've spun it enough times to kind of make up for how much I paid for it. I did pre-order it as soon as it went up on Fred Again's website. Again, it was another thing where I thought it was going to be this exclusive release. I thought it was going to sell out really, really quickly. His previous vinyl releases have sold out very quickly. So again, because of FOMO, I didn't want to miss out. But the same thing happened with 10 Days. So a few months after this was released, it was available at Target and Amazon for half the price of what I paid for it. Only a year after its vinyl release, this is actually going for half of what I paid for it. The lowest and the median prices are like $25 to $35. The price has gone down a lot too on eBay. That makes me so upset. Like supply and demand, they probably had way more supplies than the demand, so they maybe lowered the price then, at least when it went to Amazon and Target. I don't think I would have waited on this though. I love this album so much. I was so excited to get it on vinyl, I knew I was going to buy it from the first place that released it, which was Fred Again's website. I don't think I could have waited months to have this on vinyl. I wanted it in my collection ASAP, but that does mean I spent more on it. So I don't recommend buying from Fred Again's store. You can save money and find it somewhere else for a lot cheaper. This was a really painful video for me to make, not gonna lie. If I could go back in time, I would stop myself from buying these and just buy them somewhere else, or just wait and buy them once the price goes down. That's part of the record collecting hobby. There's not really much we can do about it because we don't know if our records are going to go up or down in value. Really, these 6 are the only ones that have went down, and I still play these records, I still listen to them, and I like them, so I don't really see it as a loss. In the comments, let me know if you guys overpaid for any records. Let me know if you got scammed or ripped off, or just let me know if some records you have ended up decreasing in value over time. Let me know if you guys can relate to me. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!